Hey YouTubers, welcome to The Balance. My name's Eddie Briones and I give my opinion on current events or whatever's happening in the world today. Today I have a special guest here. His name is Omar Castaneda. Welcome to the show, Omar.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And today we're going to be discussing an unfortunate event that happened here, well, not here in California, that's where we're from, but it happened in Frisco, Texas. Frisco, Texas. I don't even know where that is. Anyways, it happened at a high school, Memorial High School, I believe it is. And the other individual that was, I guess, what happened was from Continental or
Stupid.
what does that say?
Where?
Right here.
Centennial?
Centennial. Look at that. Man, I can't even read. I need my glasses. Centennial High School. Anyways, the story is that two teenage boys, high school students, got in a scuffle, and unfortunately one of them passed away. And the individuals that were involved in this horrific event, one of them was called Austin Metcalf, and the other was Carmelo Anthony. Now I'm gonna ask my co-host or my guest, I'm sorry, Omar, did you hear about this story?
I did. I heard about it through social media, and what I heard was that maybe it wasn't what he claims it was, self-defense.
Who?
Carmelo.
Oh, Carmelo. Oh, okay.
Carmelo's claiming self-defense, but according to multiple witnesses, it might not have just been that.
Okay. So anyways, this is how the story, they say, happened. There was a sport event. I don't know if it was a football or a high school track meet, but Austin Metcalf was from Memorial High School, and Carmelo was from Centennial High School. And on the day of that event or that game that they were playing against, it started raining, and so each team had some kind of a tent that they were going under, and they were waiting out the storm, I guess, or the rain to subside. Carmelo decided to go to the opposite team's tent, and there's where the problem happened, according to what the court says. They said that he went to the opposite team's tent and he wasn't welcome. So Austin Metcalf confronted him and said he wasn't supposed to be here. It's better that you leave. What did you hear?
Similar things. So I was reading into the police reports that were taken from multiple witnesses again, that Carmelo unfortunately had opportunities to leave the scene. And being on the opposing bleachers, visitor side, well, in athletes, especially in high school, it's like a rivalry thing.
Right.
So that's where you come in with your ego, all your macho-ness. And I believe each one of them had to step up to each other and couldn't step down to each other without looking like a punk, right?
Okay, all right. Okay, so what happened is that, just like Omar says, is that one of the teenagers, Austin, went up to Carmelo and told him, "You got to leave, partner. You're not supposed to be here. You got to go to your other team's side." And according to what the court says, or witnesses said, that Carmelo didn't want to leave. And so there's multiple times that Austin and other teenagers told him, "Hey bro, just leave, we don't want you here, And I don't know how sports are. I mean, is it common that the opposing team goes into the the other team's area and just sits there, and I don't know, but I don't think so. So Carmelo refused to leave, and that's where the scuffle happened, where Austin, I guess, shoved him, right?
Yeah.
And what else happened?
So according to multiple witnesses, they say that Austin, unfortunately, was the first one to lay hands on Carmelo. And
All right.
when Austin came up to Carmelo and shoved him, Carmelo then reached into his duffel bag and in that moment pulled out what witnesses said was a black knife. And again, according to multiple witnesses, he threatened Austin and told him, do something and see what happens.
Okay. So what the defense team, or yeah, I think it's a defense team for Carmelo, they were saying that it was in self-defense. They were saying that Austin and the other teenagers were ganging up on him and bullying him. So his life, according to them, was threatened. So that's why he acted in self-defense. But what witnesses said is that these are all the teenagers that were there. They said there's nothing would make them or made them feel that it was where it became a self-defense kind of a thing. It was more like a shove, and like Omar says, when teenage kids, you know, and their ego and their you can't punk me around, you know, their attitude where I'm not a sissy, I'm not a pussy, you know, I'm not gonna take that from you. I guess that's what happened. That's what the teenagers are saying. So Carmelo pulled out a knife. He had it in his backpack, and he said, what did he say? Like he said.
So again, according to witnesses, they said that Carmelo threatened Austin after he got shoved by Austin, saying, do it again, see what happens. So at that point, it's not self-defense. At that point, it's a threat.
So anyways, it went to court. It was a real big old scandal where the opposing, the family of Austin Metcalf and the family of Carmelo Anthony said it was kind of a racial thing. You know, it was motivated by white people against black people. And another thing is that a lot of people are saying that the jury that was selected was all Caucasians, whites, and there is not any representation in the black community. So there's where you get this racial, I guess, thing, and where there's no justice because African Americans are always considered not represented righteous, where everything is against them. So anyways, that's unfortunate because Carmelo Anthony was convicted and found guilty. He was found guilty, and he was put in prison for 35 years. And a lot of people said that was kind of harsh. It was too much. But you know what? Both of their families lost their kid. Austin Metcalf, their mom and dad are never going to see them again. And the parents of Carmelo Anthony, they will never see him again for 35 years. So who won, or where was justice at? They both lost. I mean, they both lost a child. I don't care if they're now 19 years old. I guess they're 19 now, or Anthony was supposed to be 19 years old. And it's a tragic story. You guys gotta, read up on that and, get your own opinion on that. This is just our opinion. And I believe that I think Carmelo took it a little bit too far. And his decision put him in prison for 35 years. If you're going to get bullied, the best thing to do is to walk away. Don't carry a knife with you. If you're bullied, at least, use your hands and try to fight. Or if not, just walk away. But the one thing that Austin maybe should have done was call the counselor, call the coach, call the teacher and says, hey, Carmelo doesn't want to leave. Can you please help me? But what do you think?
Again, it goes back to, I think it was just a lot of ego on both sides, unfortunately, and one mistake traumatized two families in different ways.
Oh, heartbreaking. I'm telling you, Anyways, that'll do it for us, I thank you for tuning in and watching The Balance. My name is Eddie Briones, and this is my guest, Omar Castaneda, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.